The movie opens by showing Dre Parker and his widowed mother, Sherry Parker, who decide to move to China from New York to find a better life. However, they are unaware of the country's traditions and different language. On their way, Dre tries to learn Mandarin but finds it hard to speak. They are both surprised to discover that China is not as old-fashioned as shown in magazines. When they reach their apartment, Dre is disappointed to find that his favorite cartoons are dubbed in Chinese. Sherry goes to the bathroom to take a shower but discovers that the hot water pipe is broken. She asks Dre to visit the maintenance office. He speaks to them in English, but they don't understand what he is saying. Later, he meets Mr. Han, one of the maintenance workers, and asks him to fix their apartment. But Mr. Han doesn't listen and instead starts catching a fly with his chopsticks. After meeting Han, Dre decides to explore the area. While walking around, he meets a boy named Harry who also speaks English. He then challenges an old man in table tennis but loses the game.
I'm 12.
After this, he sees a young girl playing the violin in the park. He tries to talk to her in Mandarin, but she doesn't understand him. It seems that the girl also likes Dre, especially because of his unique hair. However, they are later confronted by Chang, who becomes unhappy when he sees Dre flirting with Maying. The American boy tries to intervene and challenges Chang but gets badly beaten, as the Chinese boy is far stronger than him. After arriving home, Dre tries to hide his wounds with his mother's makeup. The next day, he attends a local school, where he finds out that he is in the same school as Maying, Chang, and his gang. That afternoon, Mr. Han finally comes to the apartment where he notices Dre practicing kung fu from the television. Han calls Dre to teach him how to operate the hot water, but Dre ignores him. So, Mr. Han tosses a toothpaste cap toward Dre, which hits him accurately and surprises him. Not long after, Sherry returns home and becomes very annoyed with her son's undisciplined behavior, while Mr. Ra ignores. Back at school, Dre comes across a room where he finds Maying practicing the violin for an upcoming audition. She explains that joining the academy is very important for her and her family, and she must give her best. As he leaves the room, he is suddenly confronted by Chang and his gang, who warn him to keep his distance while bullying him. After school, Dre and his mother visit the Forbidden City, where they come across a large group of teenagers practicing kung fu. While exploring, Dre accidentally enters a room where he discovers that Chang is actually a skilled kung fu expert. He becomes upset and immediately asks his mother to leave. Sherry grows concerned and asks Dre what happened. Dre reveals that he hates the country and blames his mother's decision to move to China.
I want to go home.
The following day, after a school trip to the Forbidden City, Dre feels this is the perfect time for revenge. He quietly follows Chang and his gang, takes a bucket of dirty water, and throws it over them. This action makes the boys furious. They immediately chase him around the city. After a long and exhausting pursuit, Dre ends up in a backstreet alley and reaches a dead end. He tries to escape, but Chang pulls him to the ground. The enraged boys corner him and begin punching him ruthlessly. Just as Chang is about to deliver his final blow, Mr. Han suddenly appears and grabs his wrist. The maintenance man tells them to go home, but the arrogant Chang tries to kick him instead, which Mr. Han blocks easily. It turns out that Mr. Han is a kung fu master. He skillfully dodges the boys, moves smoothly, and causes them to knock each other out without even launching a direct attack. Chang and his gang eventually give up and flee. Mr. Han takes Dre home and treats his wounds using an ancient Chinese healing method, fire cupping. Dre begs Mr. Han to teach him kung fu for self-defense, but Mr. Han initially refuses, as he is not interested in teaching anyone at the moment. However, he later takes Dre to the Fighting Dragon Academy to make peace with Chang and his teacher, Master Li, who is a ruthless and cruel instructor that teaches his students to show no mercy toward their opponents. Master Li refuses the peace offer and instead challenges either Dre or Mr. Ray to fight Chang. They walk away, not wanting to escalate the situation. Mr. Han notices a kung fu tournament poster and challenges Master Li to prove who is the best there. Han tells him that he will have to fight in the tournament. Mr. Han explains that what Master Li teaches is not true kung fu, as it is based on cruelty. He promises Dre that he will teach him real kung fu.
I will teach you real kung fu.
Yes!
Dre becomes excited and immediately goes to Mr. Han's house. Upon arrival, he notices a broken car inside. He meets Mr. Han and the training begins. However, Dre is disappointed when he realizes that the training is not what he expected. Instead, he is told to pick up his jacket, hang it up, and take it down repeatedly. He does not realize that this simple exercise is teaching him discipline.
Take it down. Put it on. Take it off.
Days pass, but the same routine continues. Pick it up, hang it up, take it down. Dre keeps practicing, and even the weather cannot stop him. One day, Sherry visits and invites Dre and Mr. Han to join her at a sushi festival. At the festival, Dre enters a building where he meets Mei again, who asks him to watch a performance with her. He invites her to come to the upcoming Kung Fu tournament to support him, and in return, he promises to attend her audition. Meanwhile, Han tells Sherry that Dre is his very first Kung Fu student. Eventually, Dre grows frustrated with the repetitive training and angrily declares that he wants to quit. He also blames Mr. Han, saying that he doesn't understand Kung Fu at all. Disappointed by the statement, Mr. Han stands up and shows Dre the real purpose of that repetitive training set, which is to develop muscle memory. At the same time, Dre is surprised when he somehow manages to dodge the incoming attacks from Mr. Han. The teacher then explains that Kung Fu exists in every aspect of life, including putting on and taking off a jacket. Since then, Dre develops great respect for Mr. Han. The next day, Han takes Dre to a temple on Dong Mountain, the place where he used to learn Kung Fu. There, Dre witnesses exceptional abilities and techniques. He is fascinated when he sees a woman controlling a snake that copies her head movements. At the end of the journey, they arrive at Dragon Well, where Mr. Han asks Dre to taste the water.
You drink, nothing can defeat you.
After that, Mr. Han takes the training to the next level, focusing on drills, concentration, body fitness, and flexibility. After numerous exhausting sessions, Dre develops a better physique, and Mr. Han gives him a day off. Dre takes Mei with him to explore the city. They have a lot of fun, and Mei also shows off her dancing skills, amazing Dre with her ability. Suddenly, Mei receives a call informing her that her audition has been rescheduled to today. She is quickly picked up by her father and nearly arrives late. Dre quietly follows them to the auditorium and watches her performance. However, Mei's parents do not like Dre and forbid their daughter from seeing him again.
We can no longer be friends.
Heartbroken, Dre returns to Ms. Han's house and finds his teacher drunk and destroying the broken car. It turns out that this day marks the anniversary of when Mr. Han lost his wife and son in a car accident after an argument. Mr. Han admits that he still cannot forgive himself. Wanting to help his teacher overcome his past trauma, Dre pulls him away from the car and asks him to continue the training. Dre becomes more determined to train harder so he can win the competition and make his teacher proud. After several weeks of intense training, Mr. Craig concludes that Dre is ready for the competition and takes him to the venue. He also gives Dre a Bruce Lee-style fighting suit to boost his confidence. Later that night, Dre bravely visits Mei's house, where he apologizes to her father in Mandarin. Her father appreciates the effort and accepts the apology. He also promises that they will come to the tournament to support him. Finally, the day of the tournament arrives. The venue is packed with spectators and the fighters all seem very strong. Dre enters his first official match. However, he doesn't understand the rules and steps out of the ring, causing him to lose a point. In the next round, he regains his confidence and manages to defeat his first opponent. Meanwhile, the students from the Fighting Dragon Academy also advance through the tournament. Chang easily defeats his opponent and becomes the first finalist to reach the grand final. On the other side, Dre wins his next two matches and advances to the semifinal, where he faces a strong opponent from the academy named Liang. Before the match, Master Li orders Liang to break Dre's leg. Liang reluctantly follows the order, even though it will lead to his disqualification. During the fight, Liang plays dirty and repeatedly targets Dre's leg with strikes. Dracker is badly injured, and the doctor states that it is impossible for him to continue, despite reaching the final. Meanwhile, Chang is ready to claim victory if Dre does not return within a few minutes. Dre begs Mr. Han to treat him using the fire cupping method, believing he still has a chance to win. Mr. Han initially refuses, not wanting to see Dre get hurt again, but Dre eventually convinces him. Moments later, Dre returns to the ring, and the final match begins. He loses the first round after being kicked out of the arena by Chang. However, he fights back and takes the lead, making it 2-1. As expected, Chang plays dirty and targets Dre's injured leg. He delivers a powerful jumping kick, causing Dre to scream in pain and lose the round. In the final deciding round, Dre insists on continuing despite standing on one leg. He recalls the woman controlling the snake on the mountain and imitates her technique. Chang underestimates him and charges forward. allowing Dre to land a powerful overhead kick to his face. Chong is unable to get up, and Dre is declared the champion of the tournament. With respect, Chong hands the trophy to Dre, while the other Fighting Dragon students bow to Mr. Han. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, turn on notifications, and leave a like to support the channel. Thank you for watching.